And so I start. I, Professor Farouk Adamukuta, hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2024 Edo State Governorship Election held on the 21st of September 2024. That the election was contested. The candidate received the following votes. Party AA, 222 votes. Party A, Party A, 222 votes. Party AA, 206 votes. Party AAC, 273 votes. Party ADC, 1,956 votes. Party ADP, 1,099 votes. Party APC, 291,667 votes. Party ABGA, 1,242 votes. Party APM, 151 votes. Party APP, 144 votes. Party BP, 217 votes. Party LP, 22,763 votes. Party NNPP, NNPP, 1,034 votes. Party NRM, 720 votes. Party PDP, 247,274 votes. Party PRP, 635 votes. Party SDP, 537 votes. Party YPP, 296 votes. Party ZLP, 254 votes. That Akwebola Monday of APC, having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Signed by the returning officer, Professor Farouk Adamukuta, this day, 22nd day of September 2024. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Edo State. Thank you very much.
My dear good people of Edo State, in the last few months, the various political parties have embarked on very rigorous campaigns to sell their respective candidates for the office of governor to the people of Edo State, in an exercise which came to a climax yesterday. The attractive thing about democracy is the power it bestows on the people to choose who governs them. Therefore, when this power is blatantly seized from the people, it is not just a tragedy, but a travesty of democracy. Regrettably, the outcome of the September 21st governorship election appears to have daunted the spirit of many Edo people who feel powerless in the face of the brute force of the institutions that are supposed to protect them. It is therefore understandable that many people feel sad and aggrieved. But in the midst of this despair, I'm urging all my fellow Edo citizens to maintain calm and not resort to violence and the destruction of property in spite of this provocation. Peace and justice will always win at the end, and this is my prescription to all the good people of Edo State who feel vexed and violated at this time. Clearly, it is obvious to the least discerning the amount of impunity and reckless disregard for processes and law that was displayed in this gubernatorial election. In a democracy, there are always safeguards for addressing grievances, and we hope that all those affected will seek resolution for this blatant disregard of law and process. With this in mind, I implore all Edo people to go about their lawful businesses and rest assured of the commitment of our government to your well-being and security. God bless the people of Edo State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
We are the INEC office. Can you tell us what's happening right now?
We actually are not quite sure what is happening. There are supposed to have been some collation in some of the local governments in Oredo and Ikpobaoha. All of a sudden, some people came in, threw tear gas, and kind of drove everybody that was there outside the office. They've now insisted that all of those collations should come into the INEC headquarters. The problem was our agents then started telling us that they were not being allowed into INEC headquarters. So my deputy and I came in here to find out why they are not allowing our agents into collation centers. There are too many funny things going on all of a sudden, and there seems to be INEC complicity, police complicity working together, and this cannot be right for democracy in this country. You know, they're trying to subvert the will of the people of Edo State, and it will not happen. By God's grace, it cannot happen. Edo State people will stand and fight for their rights. All of a sudden, you see all these funny results coming out of Edo North. It doesn't make sense. How do you have the full number of accredited voters or people who took PVCs when you know averagely it's 25% to 28% for a good election of people that turn up for the election out of those that are truly accredited? How? All of a sudden they're having 90%, 100%? And everybody sees this clearly. But we want to subvert democracy in this country by all means. And I don't know why we do this thing to ourselves in this country. The desperation for power by those who have nothing to offer the people of this country is just incredible.
So what's your plea now, sir?
No, I don't have a plea. The people of Edo State who have exercised their right to vote and have exercised it in the direction they want for the candidates that they want will stand up and fight for their rights. It's not about me, it's about us.
And the suspicion is already there. And when you are acting as umpire, you must be seen, to be fair to all concerned. And in any event, as a matter of law, the Mr. Obaseki's attitude here is, is unbecoming of somebody who is holding that sensitive position as the chief security officer. It's like, with respect to his office, somebody like him, like a couch. His attitude. With respect to his office, I'm sorry that I use that word, but that is what it seems to any reasonable person.
It's after 5 already. Is your party not worried that announcement of result has not even started yet?
No, collation had been done at the ward level. Collation, the result had been announced as at the last count. More than 96% of the result had been uploaded, and the collation had been done at local level. What announcement that was made was that collation at the local or at the state level will commence at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It's not untoward. Today. Yes, so it's not today, because we have not slept for the past 3 days, so maybe I lost count of day. So today, 11 a.m. collation. There's no problem about collation. But what we also found very untoward was that just less than an hour of close-up polling some units, and even when election was still ongoing, one political party that is the party of Mr. Obaseki purportedly brought out result of 2020 election as their own result. This media had to come and debunk that rumor. I think that shows a propensity to seek to compromise the electoral process. Maybe it is a continuation of that attempt that he has left his dignified office, his very comfortable government house, to come and sit and seek to harass and intimidate the resident electoral commissioner and other officers of INEC.
If the governor doesn't leave anytime soon, what will your party do?
We've done elections. We've won clearly in about 15 states. 15 local governments. I'm sorry, 15 local governments out of 18. When they found out, even after spending money, they were paying as much as 30,000 per voter. And don't people know what they want. And don't people know that they were tired with hardship and all those things. And they appreciate brains. You cannot impose the governor on them. They voted, and as well, Igodalo won overwhelmingly by well over 70% of the total vote cast. Now, what did they do? Come right down to Shomole with Ted, the 3 years across, and then they went to start trying to cover up the gap. Go to Auchi now, they've been collecting, they have been able to force them to stop. Meanwhile, these people are busy printing. Some of them voted by passing the beavers, they didn't use the beavers. In my own local government, Ward 10, they went to the Riverine communities and printed by passing the beavers. Why will INEC give us beavers as a means to accredit us to vote, and at the end of the day, people are bypassing it, and INEC is accepting because of one Oshomole and his people. Now, if they know that there was no need for election, they didn't need to waste our time. Oshomole is a senator. They would have allowed President Tinubu to just announce and say, Mr. Okpewolo, you are now the governor of Edo State. Maybe Edo people will accept it that way. But this is democracy. And in democracy, it was Abraham Lincoln who defined democracy as the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It's different from dictatorship. It's different from any other kind of rulership. We are not slaves in this country. We are all free-born citizens of Nigeria, who, by the grace of God today, we also have the right to elect those to lead us. Now, in the Kobaga local government, my local government, Ego, already those local governments that they know that Aswan swept 100%, you know what they did? The rule is very simple. You collect at your unit, then your ward, then your local government, then the state. When they found out that having collected at the unit and the ward, they couldn't manipulate it, nothing. Then they now, it was time to now collect at the local government. They now deceptively asked them to move all the things to INEC headquarters. And we are wondering, this is not the rule. They didn't give no reason. When people came here, they took them in. What did they do? He wrecked himself that Wike sent here to do the kind of dirty job they did before in Rivers. When Labour Party won, and we saw ballot papers that were cancelled and the figures were changed. The man came, asked them to come in here. When they got in, the PDP agents and the collection officers were not allowed to do their jobs. The rec started collecting by himself using one Mrs. Anna. And they said the woman is the one who does all the dirty jobs for them at the INEC headquarters. She's APC, body, soul and spirit. I used to think that election umpires have no political party. But from what they have said to me this evening, the woman is APC. She's the one that distributed money to people trying to see if they could change the thing. But the Edo people doesn't change. They couldn't subvert the wishes of the Edo people. What happened? They took all those things inside, and they are trying to now. They are not trying to. They are rewriting the results. They are doing the same thing. The Shomole and Philip, they are doing the same thing as Auchi, and people are resisting it. Therefore, when our agents, other agents come, you see them go inside there. Other agents, only the APC agent is with them, and they are rewriting the result. Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. He is the president through democratic processes. He's not a military dictator. I don't think he's one of them. And I do not think that he intends to be one. Those people around him should not make him have the kind of figure that will spoil all the democratic values that we believe he had, because he was one of those that I know was in Nadeko. Edo people are not slaves. We have the right to decide who
They've got the governorship presidential result. Political bourgeoisie, political expertise. Those are the people that know how to play political mago. They will say it's they've come to I will get this country for this now. I told you, these people, you don't know them. You don't know them. That's how it's come out, man. They always will tell you that we'll see in court. Even in court, they are still waiting for you. And they all know they're stuck on democracy. I will not allow my guy. I will allow that pass it from another. All right. Hey. The political gurus, the political bourgeoisie, the political manipulators, the political influencer, the political table shaker. Personified, dignified. Come back. Oh, I wanted to dance, you know what? Come back. That's okay. Come down, dance. Arrivederci. Arrivederci. Buonasera.